All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? This is the Good Morning Vibes. How is everyone doing? Hopefully, you're feeling positive out there, giving out the positive vibes through the airwaves, through the internet. This is Leonard Nesmith. A lot of people call me Lenny. How's everybody doing? You know the deal? I'm checking in for the Good Morning Vibes to see who is rocking with me today. If you are rocking with me today, you know the deal. Jump down there and say good morning. We need to get those good morning vibes out. Let's get it out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So first, I'm going to start off. Hey, man, good morning, world. Just want to say good morning to everyone. And if you're rocking with me today, please just state good morning because we got to get these positive vibes out so you can attract that positive vibe back. All right. And also make sure you hit that share key because you need to make sure your network gets these positive vibes as well. So when you're communicating with them and you're talking to them, they're giving you that positive energy. Oh, Mike, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing on this Sunday morning? Man, you rock out with me every morning. That's super awesome. Much appreciated. Takia Lee, how are you? Good morning. Sunday. Yes, yes, yes. It's a great day, great day, great day. You know, and if you're rocking out with me for the first time or if you've been rocking out with me since the beginning, you know the deal. Just state that good morning, you know, so that positive energy can come out and you can get some of that positive energy back. All right. You know, so hopefully, you know, we like to do is sit back. I like to tell everybody to give thanks. Give thanks. Be appreciative for what you have. All right. And I say it all the time. No need to be fancy. It's not the settings or anything like that. It doesn't matter where you are. When you wake up, try your best to give thanks and hydrate a little bit and sit back. You know, I always tell everybody sit back for at least 5 minutes. Close your eyes, smile if you can, feel good about yourself. Get those visuals going on so you can visualize and be appreciative for everything that you got, man. You know, don't take anything for granted. You know, I tell people to say give thanks for your health. Give thanks for the health of your family. Give thanks to the ability to wake up today and actually get some of these positive vibes from me. Hopefully, I made your gratitudes. Give thanks for having a roof over top of your head. Give thanks that you can provide for your family, and you can give thanks for any and everything, all the opportunities that you did take advantage of. You can give thanks to all of the opportunities that's coming your way. Is just give thanks, man. You know, give thanks for your vehicle. Give thanks for being able to have transportation and healthy kids and being able to provide for them. And, you know, providing, is not just financially. Providing is guidance as well. You know, we have to guide these young folks, women, young ladies, young men. We have to guide them. So that's providing as well. So a lot of people think that providing is just from a financial standpoint. You know, that's just one part. You know, you got to provide these kids with a little wisdom, the things that they're not getting from school, the things that they're not getting from the village out there, because they say, it takes a village to raise a kid. So, we have to be there. We have to talk to them. We have to educate them. We have to let them know what's going on in this world, and also let them know what went on in this world so they can understand, their past, to understand their present, and it's our job to make sure that we do that to them. That's why, I'm here trying to do my job to ensure that I give the positive vibes to you so you can have the positive vibes and the positive mindset. So when you're sitting here, you're talking to your mate or you're talking to your children and you providing them some of that guidance, you're going in with a positive mindset so they can be, receptive, So it's very important, man. We have to ensure that we direct our kids, the best way that we can, and we don't drop the ball. So anytime there's a teaching moment, you got to take advantage of it, man. You got to sit there and take advantage of it, because in some cases, they don't take it in at the moment, but they light bulb cut on somewhere in their life. Always remember that. If you take a look just of people in general, everybody moves at a different pace. Everyone moves and matures at a different pace. I call it the light bulb. So when that light bulb come on, all those things that were told to them start to come back up, and then they start to apply it in their lives. So you have to make sure as parents, as guardians, as just a positive person, and one of the things I mentioned today, as a mentor, you have to make sure that we are giving that guidance, we are providing to the youth. Very, 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 very important, man. Very important. So, I like to say, hey, if I touch one person's life, or if I touch 100,000 people plus, then guess what? I was successful. All right. If you're rocking with me this morning, I appreciate you. And if you're rocking with me, you know what I like, man? Just state good morning. It doesn't matter if you're watching it now, if you're watching the replay, state good afternoon or state good evening. But, got to get it out. That's how you attract the positive vibes, is voice activated. So if you want to know how you get that good positive vibes back, it gotta be voice activated, and you got a voice here on this platform, so use it. And, say good morning. All right, and make sure that you saying it to the individuals that's in your presence. So if that's your husband, if that's your wife, if that's your kids, right? If that's your significant other, if that's your parents, if that's your best friend, if this is your neighbor. Sometimes, you come out, you see your neighbor outside, it's nice outside, so everybody going out there, fixing their little garden up, pulling out the weeds and stuff like that. I hate that stuff. And I don't hate anything, so I strongly dislike it. But yeah, so everybody out there, just say good morning to them, because the thing here is, you only know what you know, and you don't know if other people, right, are going through some issues in their life, and you just don't know if that good morning, okay, will sit there and spark something in their life. So you got Takia, she's saying something here. Let me just see what she's saying here. All right, it says, let me read this here. It says, we need to work together to raise our children, to teach our children, and raise them to know that the sky is the limit for what they can achieve. Beautiful. Well said, well stated. Read that one more time, because this means a lot. We need to work together. Very important. Very important. We need to work together to raise our children, to teach our children, and raise them to know that the sky is the limit for what they can achieve. Thanks to Kia for sharing. Definitely had to read that twice, because that's a beautiful thing. Hey, if you're rocking with me this morning, remember, just shout out that good morning. Everything is, the positive vibes are attracted by voice activation. So, start with me. Start right here, man. I'm saying good morning to you. So say good morning back. Don't be shy. And make sure you hit that share key, because your network needs it as well. So, I raised a question today. And the question that I raised was, I want to know, do you have a mentor? I want to know, who out there got a mentor? Take a little, hydrate a little bit. Who out there got a mentor? Because it was funny, my brother and I, the other day, we went out. And when we went out to watch some of the game. We didn't go out in a while, so he met me over there for a bite to eat. It was during the NBA Finals, so it was a game one. So we was watching the game, taking in the bite to eat. Kathy, good morning. How you doing? Oh, I love it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's what I'm talking about. Got to get it out. Attract that positive energy back. That's why I get excited. You're gonna start getting me dancing. That tune get back in my head. So I was with my brother, and the topic came up. We was just talking about mentors. He was asking me, who I got as mentors, and I was asking him back, and I figured that I throw it out there. So everyone, regardless to when you're listening to this now, or if you're listening to it, you listen to the replay, please let me know if you have a mentor or if you don't. Because some of the things that we were talking about was very interesting, and I had these conversations with people, and I personally believe that everyone needs a mentor, regardless to how good you think you are. And the reason I say that is because I always use this analogy, and I'm not sure, I didn't come up with this. I'm pretty sure I heard this somewhere, or I read it somewhere. And when I take a look at athletes, right, and you take a look at those guys, and they just constantly practicing at their craft to be the best. And I'm gonna use some names that a lot of people are extremely familiar with. People like Michael Jordan, right? So, it's not it's no argument. He is the greatest basketball player ever. And when he was playing the game, he was at the top of his game. He was the best athlete in basketball. And, you take the likes of Michael Jordan, you take the likes of people like LeBron James. I mean, this guy, he's playing ball now, ridiculous. Still, one of the best, if not the best. People like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, even the Williams sisters that play tennis. So, all those individuals are great, or even beyond great at their craft. But they all got one thing in common. They all have a coach. So like the coach in my book is like the mentor. All right, the coach in my book is like a mentor. Also, just to jump in, hey, if you're rocking with me this morning, I appreciate you. But all I need is some voice activation. You got to say good morning. Get that out so you can attract the positive energy, and you got to hit that share key, because everybody needs these positive vibes. So when you're talking through your network, you're getting that positive vibes back. So, yeah, so Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, all these individuals, Larry Bird, all these individuals were great at their craft, but they all had a coach. They all had a mentor, someone who they listen to. That's important. Someone who they listen to, someone who they believe in, right? Someone who believes that they got their best interests at heart. Therefore, they heard them out on things they should work on, so they went in, the gym and worked those things out. They listen, and that's how you become a little better, because you personally always can't see everything, right? So you can't always see everything. So sometimes you need an outsider who's looking in, someone that you believe in, mentor, coach, right, that can sit here and show you the way, show you some things you should be working on, just to take you to that next level. So that's the conversation that my brother and I had. Hey, what's happening? How you doing? Good morning. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate you. So my brother and I was talking about that, and so I was breaking it down, saying, hey, you can have a mentor for anything. You can have a mentor for personal development. You can have a mentor for someone that you go to that always guide you the right way from a financial standpoint. You can have a mentor, just personal development, or professional development. I know a lot of people got mentors in the professional development, because those individuals already walk down a ton of lanes that you never walked down before, and they have a lot of insight, a lot of leadership skills that they can provide you. So having those mentors are extremely important, and it doesn't matter what kind of mentor you have, but you should really have a mentor to help you out in the areas that you believe that you need help in. And that could be even personally, being a better man, or or being a woman. It really doesn't matter, but you can have someone that can talk to you that got much more experience than you, that's wise in that area, and also talk to you in a way that activates your go get it bone. Because that's the thing. Because there's a lot of people that say the same thing, but there's certain people that you connect with, just maybe the wordplay that they use or the passion that they use or whatever the situation is. Whoever those people are, you need to connect with them so you can get that whatever you need to take your game, like I mentioned, the Larry Birds and the Michael Jordans and the LeBron James, and take your game from here to there. All right. So another thing I was mentioning to my brother was, one of the biggest things is, in some cases you don't even need to know your mentor. Everybody think that they need to know him, and I think that's the best mentor to have, someone that you do know that you could bounce questions off of. But if you're a person right now that got zero mentors, then you need to actively be on YouTube. Because listen, I listen to people like Les Brown, I listen to people like Miles Monroe. I really like that guy, and I really like the things that they say, the topics that they're talking about, and obviously, I YouTube them, and by YouTubing them, I can't ask them questions. So I listen to certain topics, and they got a ton of information out there on YouTube. So it costs you zero zilch, just some time that is extremely well worth it when you hear this knowledge. So I'm letting you know, if you do not have any mentors and you're looking for some, start with the internet. Start with, if you want to, start Googling Les Brown, start Googling Miles Monroe. I'm not sure what you're into, and if you need some help, finding someone on the internet, you can post that down there, and I can throw out a few more names depending on, what you're personally looking for. But that's where you can start, and you can listen to them every morning, So I like to tune in when I'm driving in the morning, like I'm about to head out to church, so I keep looking at the clock. I'm about to head out to church soon, and I'm going to have, one of these guys on feeding me, some information about a topic. I'm heavy in personal development, feeding me some personal development information, that I need to listen to. So I just wanted to get that out to everybody, just about mentors and making sure that you're having them. And it's very important to have one. And if you do have a mentor, put it down there. Say, hey, this is my mentor. Shout them out. Give them love. If that's a virtual one, like a Les Brown or a Miles Monroe, or if that's a personal one, And if you don't have a mentor, you don't know how to go about it, hit me up, and I'll definitely help you out. All right? We get you started tomorrow, and that's really it, man. If you're rocking with me this morning, I appreciate you. Just like always, it's voice activated. So say good morning to me. I say good morning back. I make sure that I will acknowledge you. All right. Once again, I just want everybody to have a great day. Remember, yesterday is over. Done. Boom, is in a bag. Right. It's history. But today is the day that you can make history or make more history. All right, very important, man. Whatever you got wrong yesterday, the beauty about waking up today is that you can do something to get it right today. So listen, it's early. Take advantage of it. Do what you got to do to make your day right. All right, do what you got to do to make your future promising. Do what you got to do today. It starts today, and it starts with one person, you. No one else. You are to blame. It starts with you, so you should be doing kind of one of these if you can if you can tell. All right, there's no one else to blame. It's yourself. So I'm here for you to provide you with the right mindset, so you can have the good morning positive vibes, and you can go out here, think clearly on the things that you need to do for yourself and your family, and start getting it done. Hey, once again, I thank you for rocking with me this morning. I really appreciate every last one of you. God bless, and make sure that you take advantage of this day. And I always like to say, make your day count. All right, everybody have a great day out there. Don't forget, stay good morning, stay good afternoon, good evening if you're watching the replay. make sure you hit that share key, because it's important that you're out here giving off the positive vibes. And when you hit that share key, I'm giving the positive vibes to your network. So when you talk to them, because you will talk to them, not me, you will, that positive energy will come back. All right. So with that being said, I love every last one of you. God bless. Talk to everyone soon. Peace.